be your greatest enemy or your greatest ally. When something goes wrong, do you immediately start criticizing yourself? Do you tell yourself you're not good enough, that you'll never make it, that you're wasting your time? If so, you need to shut that voice down and replace it with a new one. Start talking to yourself the way you would talk to someone you love. Encourage yourself. Remind yourself of your strengths. Speak to yourself with kindness and belief. The way you see yourself sets the standard for how the world sees you. If you walk into a room with confidence, people will treat you like you belong there. If you carry yourself like you are worthy of success, opportunities will start coming your way. But it all starts in your mind. You have to believe in yourself before anyone else will. You have to see your own potential before the world recognizes it. The moment you shift your mindset, you shift your entire life. Surround yourself with builders, not wreckers. In life, the company you keep determines much of your outlook and the quality of your experiences. The people who surround you can either help you grow or hinder your progress. Think of them as the architects of your environment, each one contributing to the structure of your life. If you allow those who constantly criticize, doubt, or sabotage you to remain close, they will build walls around your potential. Their negativity is like a poison that slowly seeps into your soul, dimming the brightness of your dreams and causing you to doubt your own worth. Instead, you must seek out those who uplift you, who inspire you, and who are committed to their own growth as well as yours. It is important to understand that surrounding yourself with builders means choosing people who are passionate about making progress in their lives. These individuals have a vision for their future and work diligently to transform their dreams into reality. Their enthusiasm is contagious, and when you spend time with them, you begin to adopt a similar mindset. They encourage you to take risks, learn from your mistakes, and see challenges as opportunities rather than insurmountable obstacles. Their support is not conditional. It comes from a place of genuine care and belief in your ability to succeed. In their presence, you feel empowered and motivated to push beyond your limits and to redefine what is possible for you. On the other hand, wreckers are those who bring you down with their pessimism and fear. They often dwell on past failures or focus on what you lack rather than what you have. They may project their own insecurities onto you, making you feel less than capable of achieving greatness. Their words are heavy with doubt, and their actions can be discouraging. Over time, their influence can erode your self-confidence, making it difficult for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel. They are quick to point out your flaws and remind you of your shortcomings, and if you let them, they can trap you in a cycle of negativity from which it is hard to escape. The challenge, however, lies in recognizing the difference between someone who offers constructive criticism and someone who is simply a wrecking ball. True builders may sometimes offer advice that is hard to hear because they care about your progress. They might point out a mistake or a misstep, not to tear you down, but to help you build a better version of yourself. They understand that growth often comes from facing hard truths and learning from them. Wreckers, on the other hand, have no interest in your growth. Their criticism is meant to keep you small and to maintain the status quo of your self-doubt. It is essential to discern which voices to listen to and which to let go of. Choosing to surround yourself with builders also means that you are committed to contributing to their growth as well. It is a reciprocal relationship built on mutual support, respect, and the shared goal of improvement. When you give your time and energy to those who are also striving for success, you create an environment where everyone can flourish. Your interactions become a series of building blocks, each one laying the foundation for future achievements. In such an environment, setbacks are not seen as failures, but as stepping stones on the path to success. The collective mindset is one of resilience and unwavering belief in the possibility of change. It is not always easy to identify who in your circle is a builder or a wrecker. Sometimes, people you have known for years may exhibit qualities of both. The key is to pay attention to how you feel after spending time with them. Do you leave energized, inspired, and ready to tackle your next challenge? Or do you feel drained, discouraged, and uncertain about your own abilities? Your intuition is a powerful guide in these matters. It is also important to remember that you have the power to set boundaries. You can decide how much influence someone has in your life, and you can choose to limit your exposure to those who do not contribute positively to your journey. By intentionally cultivating relationships with builders, you are investing in a future that is defined by progress, hope, and limitless possibilities. This is not merely about avoiding negative influences. It is about actively creating a network of support that reinforces your belief in yourself. When you build a community of like-minded individuals, you create a space where every challenge becomes more manageable and every success is magnified by shared celebration. The influence of those around you is profound, shaping not only your mindset, but also the trajectory of your life. And when you choose to fill your circle with builders, you are setting yourself on a path of continuous improvement and unstoppable energy. It is not always easy to identify who in your circle is a builder or a wrecker. Sometimes people you have known for years may exhibit qualities of both. The key is to pay attention to how you feel after spending time with them. Do you leave energized, inspired, and ready to tackle your next challenge? Or do you feel drained, discouraged, and uncertain about your own abilities? Your intuition is a powerful guide in these matters. It is also important to remember that you have the power to set boundaries. You can decide how much influence someone has in your life and limit exposure to those who drain you. Taking action is the single most important step in transforming your life. Too many people get caught up in waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect set of circumstances before they begin. They tell themselves they need more money, more knowledge, more confidence, or more support before they can take the first step. But the truth is, waiting only leads to more waiting. There will never be a perfect time. There will always be reasons to hesitate, but the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that successful people take action despite their fears, despite their doubts, and despite the uncertainty. The problem is that most people are stuck in the habit of overthinking. They analyze every possible outcome, every potential failure, and every reason something might not work. They convince themselves that they need more preparation before they can start, but what they don't realize is that action creates clarity. You will never have all the answers before you begin. You learn by doing. You grow by taking risks. Every step you take teaches you something new, something you could never learn just by thinking about it. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to start, and before you know it, years have passed, and you're still in the same place, wondering what could have been. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is that they need motivation to take action. They wait until they feel inspired, energized, or excited before they begin. But motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll never be consistent. What truly creates change is discipline. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means doing the work even when you're tired, discouraged, or uncertain. The people who accomplish great things in life are not the ones who always feel motivated. They are the ones who have built the habit of taking action regardless of how they feel. Fear is another major obstacle that holds people back from taking action. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of making mistakes. But fear will always be there. It never truly goes away. The key is learning to act in spite of it. The more you take action, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable. Confidence is not something you are born with, it is something you build through action. Every time you push past your fear and do something that makes you uncomfortable, you become stronger. You realize that failure is not the end, but a lesson. You begin to understand that mistakes are part of the process and that the only real failure is never trying at all. Some people convince themselves that they don't have enough time to take action. They say they're too busy with work, family, or responsibility. But the reality is, if something is important enough to you, you will find a way to make time. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. The difference is how you use them. Successful people prioritize